There's a fruit quietly sitting in your kitchen. But for men over 60, it's slowly lowering testosterone, clogging blood vessels, and silently stealing your erection strength. You'd never guess it. In reality, many still believe it's good for the heart. But in my clinic, I've witnessed the lives of many men change dramatically just by removing this supposedly healthy fruit from their daily routine. I am Dr. Michael Turner. I have spent over 30 years helping older men regain their strength, confidence, and vitality in the bedroom. And every time I realize a powerful truth, when men over 60 stop eating on autopilot and start eating with intention, their bodies respond quickly. This is something no one tells you. Not all fruits are good for older men. Some fruits actually increase estrogen, spike insulin, and wipe out nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for healthy erections. On the flip side, there are 4 humble fruits that can restore blood flow, stimulate testosterone, and bring back energy and intimacy naturally. In this article, I'll guide you on 4 fruits you shouldn't touch after 60, and 4 you should eat every day if you want to revive your vitality and confidence in the bedroom. Stay until the end, because the last fruit I share has helped some of my patients reverse erectile decline in just a few weeks. Before we start, if you're a man over 60 and seriously want to restore energy, blood flow, and confidence, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share practical science-based tips just for you. And if this topic fits you, comment 1. If not, comment 0, so I know how to serve you better next time. All right, let's start with the first fruit you should avoid, and it might surprise you. It's a fruit many men eat daily without thinking, but it's silently disrupting your hormones and weakening your circulation. Let's talk about grapes and why they're not as harmless as you think. 1. Grapes, the hidden testosterone trap. Grapes are often seen as a symbol of good health, small, juicy, and full of antioxidants. But for men over 60, they can do more harm than good, especially when eaten regularly without paying attention to their source. You see, grapes are one of the most heavily pesticide-sprayed fruits in commercial agriculture, unless certified organic grapes carry a load of pesticides. Many of these are classified as xenoestrogens, synthetic chemicals that act like estrogen in the male body. And that's where the problem starts. When you introduce these estrogen-like compounds into your body, they begin competing with your natural testosterone. Over time, this can lead to reduced desire, belly fat accumulation, prostate swelling, and yes, weaker, less reliable erections. What's more concerning, studies show pesticide residues on grapes can impair endocrine function and reduce sperm quality in older men. One of my patients, Mr. Henry, 67 years old, thought grapes helped control his blood pressure, but he was eating 2 handfuls of non-organic grapes daily. When we removed grapes from his diet and focused on fruits less disruptive to estrogen, his morning erections started returning. In just 3 weeks, he noticed increased energy, better sleep, and a confidence he hadn't felt in years. Grapes aren't inherently bad, but for older men with declining testosterone, even small hormonal disruptions can have a big impact. That's why I advise minimizing or eliminating grapes unless they're organic and eaten in moderation, and absolutely avoid grape juice. It's a sugar and pesticide bomb waiting to sabotage your health. If grapes are a hidden hormonal hazard, wait until you hear about the stuff lurking in the little fruit cups most older folks eat for breakfast. The next one is sweet but surprisingly dangerous. 2. Canned fruit cups, the sweet trap for seniors. They're packed in neat little cups looking colorful, soft, and easy to chew. And for many men over 60, canned fruit cups have become a staple for breakfast or snacks. Often eaten with morning meds, it seems harmless, even healthy. But what most men don't realize is that these fruit cups are a cleverly disguised sugar trap, and they're silently damaging your blood vessels, hormones, and bedroom performance. What makes them harmful isn't just the fruit, it's what the fruit is soaking in. Most canned fruits are immersed in corn syrup high in fructose or concentrated fruit juice full of simple sugars. And when these hit your blood, especially on an empty stomach, they spike insulin, inflame arteries, and slash nitric oxide, the molecule your body needs for strong erections. Corn syrup high in fructose is also linked to fatty liver, increased estrogen production, and reduced testosterone levels. In other words, the fruit that's supposed to help you age gracefully might actually be robbing you of your strength from the inside. One of my patients, Mr. Nathan, 72 years old, had been eating fruit cups daily for over a decade. He struggled with fatigue, brain fog, and a complete loss of libido. When we eliminated those fruit cups and switched to low-sugar real fruits, his energy returned, and his intimate life began to recover steadily. Even the light syrup or no added sugar versions are often misleading. They still contain fruits that have sat in cans for months, often stripped of fiber and preserved with chemicals. But if you think canned fruit cups are bad, the next fruit might shock you more because it's fresh, common, and praised as healthy. However, for older men, it can silently kill desire and your sharpness. 3. Bananas. Yes, they're a problem for some older men. Bananas are often one of the first fruits we learn to eat. They're soft, convenient, and marketed everywhere as a healthy snack. But for men over 60, especially those struggling with energy, weight gain, or intimacy issues, bananas can do more harm than good. Although they contain potassium and some beneficial nutrients, bananas, especially the overripe super sweet ones many people prefer, can cause subtle but significant changes in your body's chemistry. First, bananas are loaded with simple sugars that hit your blood fast and hard. This causes a strong insulin surge, and when insulin spikes, testosterone often drops. Over time, these repeated sugar rushes can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and sluggish metabolism, all of which directly harm your ability to maintain strong, healthy erections. But there's more. Bananas also affect serotonin production. While serotonin is important for mood balance, too much at the wrong time can leave you feeling flat or emotionally drained. Some of my patients report feeling sleepy, foggy, or emotionally numb after a banana-heavy breakfast. And for older men, this flatness often shows up in the bedroom: less interest, weaker response, and low libido. Even the high tryptophan in bananas, which promotes calm, can backfire when your goal is energy, alertness, and physical readiness. In other words, bananas aren't always the man-friendly food they're advertised as. Of course, not everyone reacts the same. But if you're over 60 and eating bananas daily while noticing reduced desire, poor morning erections, or emotional fatigue, it might be time to reconsider. Still, think dried fruits like raisins or dates are a safer choice. You might want to hear what they're really doing to your testosterone before reaching for another handful. The truth might surprise you. 4. Dried fruits, especially dates and raisins. They seem harmless, just a handful of raisins or a few dates. Many men over 60 see dried fruits as a healthy snack, especially when cutting back on processed sweets. But the truth is, dried fruits are among the most deceptive foods you can put in your body at this stage of life. And if you're dealing with low energy, poor circulation, or fading confidence in the bedroom, they might be making things worse without you realizing it. Here's the issue. Dried fruits are extremely concentrated sources of sugar. A cup of raisins has more sugar than a can of soda, and unlike fresh fruit, these sugars are highly concentrated and stripped of the fiber that usually slows absorption. That means your blood sugar spikes rapidly, insulin surges, and your testosterone drops hard in response. Worse, many commercially packaged dried fruits are coated in vegetable oil to prevent sticking and preserved with sulfites to keep color. These additives can interfere with zinc absorption. And as any men's health doctor will tell you, zinc is crucial for testosterone production, sperm quality, and erection strength. I've had patients who snacked on dates before bed thinking it was a smart choice. But what they didn't know is that those dates spiked their blood sugar all night, disrupting growth, hormone release, and preventing testosterone recovery during sleep. Dried fruits may be sweet, but for older men, they often leave a bitter trail of hormonal imbalance and silent damage. Now that we've covered the 4 fruits that could be sabotaging your masculinity, after 60, let's flip the script, because next are 4 powerful, under-the-radar fruits I personally recommend to my patients. And they can reignite blood flow, boost testosterone, and restore your vitality faster than you think. 1. Pomegranate, the circulation champion. If there's one fruit I almost always recommend to male patients over 60, it's pomegranate. Not only delicious and refreshing, but it's one of the most powerful natural tools for restoring blood flow and protecting testosterone. What makes it special is a compound called punicalagin plant antioxidants, extremely effective at reducing oxidative stress and improving your blood vessel health. That's important because your erection ability depends entirely on one thing: circulation. And pomegranate has been proven to increase nitric oxide production, dilate blood vessels, and allow for stronger, more reliable performance. In one clinical study, men drinking pomegranate juice daily saw clear improvements in erectile function and a significant increase in salivary testosterone after just a few weeks. This isn't just surface-level changes. We're talking real support for hormones and blood vessels from a simple fruit. I've had patients come to the clinic exhausted, discouraged, believing their best years were behind them. We adjusted their diet to include pomegranate through a small glass of juice or half a cup of seeds, and in just 30 days, they reported more energy, better morning erections, and a confidence they thought was gone forever. The key is choosing 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar. Or better yet, eat fresh seeds, add them to your morning smoothie, or enjoy them alone. Either way, your body will respond. While pomegranate opens up your circulation, the next fruit acts as a shield, protecting your testosterone from silent damage while soothing the hormones that are quietly draining your desire. You've probably seen it on supermarket shelves, but didn't realize how powerful it is. 2. Kiwi, the testosterone defender. Kiwi may not be the most eye-catching fruit in the store, but for men over 60, it's one of the most overlooked treasures for hormonal health and performance. This small green fruit is packed with vitamin C, in some cases more than oranges, and that's more important than many people think. Vitamin C plays a key role in testosterone production, protecting the Leydig cells in your testicles from oxidative stress. When those cells are healthy, your testosterone is too. But kiwi goes further. It contains actinidin, a natural enzyme that supports digestion and nutrient absorption. Why does that matter? As we age, digestion weakens, and even if we eat healthy, we don't always absorb what we need. Kiwi fills that gap, ensuring essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, both critical for male performance, actually get into your bloodstream where they're needed. Moreover, kiwi has been shown to lower cortisol, the stress hormone that competes directly with testosterone. Some studies, including one from Japan, found that men eating 2 kiwis daily for a few weeks had better sleep, lower blood pressure, and improved mood, all essential for restoring intimacy and vitality. I often advise patients to eat the whole fruit skin and all. The edible skin is loaded with fiber and adds a significant nutrient boost. Just wash it well or buy organic. If you're not ready for the skin, that's fine too. The inside alone is enough to start changing how your body feels. And if kiwi helps soothe the stress hindering your masculinity, the next fruit does the opposite. It stimulates and activates the very molecule responsible for strong, lasting erections. Most men don't realize this fruit acts like nature's version of the little blue pill. 3. Watermelon. Nature's Viagra. Watermelon isn't just a summer refresher. It's one of the most powerful natural tools older men can use to support blood flow and erectile health. What makes watermelon special is a natural compound called citrulline. Once in your body, citrulline converts to arginine, which boosts nitric oxide production, and nitric oxide is absolutely essential for erections. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax, expand, and allow nutrient-rich blood to flow where you need it most. But unlike synthetic pills that force the process and come with risks to your heart and blood pressure, watermelon works gently and safely with your body. Many of my patients in their late 60s and 70s who started eating watermelon daily, especially on an empty stomach, noticed better morning, erections, improved endurance, and even enhanced all-day energy. It hydrates, is easy to digest, and is naturally low in fat and sodium. For maximum benefits, eat slices of fresh watermelon instead of store-bought juice, which often has added sugar. If you prefer drinking, blend it yourself and include the white rind, the part just under the skin where the citrulline content is actually highest. Some even combine it with a bit of ginger or lemon juice to boost performance effects. And remember, the goal isn't just a momentary boost, but building long-term blood vessel health and hormonal support over time. Watermelon helps with both. While watermelon enhances what's flowing through your body, the next fruit protects what's already in you, testosterone, your brain, and even your memory. It's small, dark-colored, and powerful. And most men don't realize it's the missing piece to feeling mentally sharp and physically alive again. 4. Blueberries. The hormone shield. Blueberries may be small, but for men over 60, they pack a powerful secret. These dark blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, plant compounds that protect blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and shield your testosterone from silent cellular damage. What makes blueberries so valuable is how they support both mind and body, helping older men maintain sharpness, balance, and physical response. As we age, oxidative stress becomes one of the biggest enemies of men's health. It damages the cells responsible for testosterone production, weakens blood vessel linings, and reduces nerve sensitivity. Blueberries act as nature's cleanup crew. They neutralize harmful free radicals and restore a healthier environment for your hormones to thrive. That means stronger erections, faster recovery, and clearer focus, all directly tied to reclaiming intimacy and vitality. Some studies have shown that Regular blueberry consumption can improve insulin sensitivity, reduce brain fog, and even enhance memory, all of which directly impact how a man feels confident and capable in his body. I often advise patients to start their morning with half a cup of fresh blueberries. Whether mixed into Greek yogurt, blended into a smoothie, or eaten alone, the results speak for themselves. Over time, many men report better focus, stronger desire, and even a renewed sense of connection in their relationships. Blueberries are also low in sugar and high in fiber, making them an ideal fruit for maintaining hormonal stability all day. They help regulate blood sugar, protect testosterone, and reduce mood dips that can hinder intimacy. Now that you know about the 4 healing fruits that truly support a man's body after 60, it's time to tie it all together. Because it's not just what you avoid or what you eat, it's how you practice all of this that makes the biggest difference. Let me show you how to implement it. Conclusion: tying it all together. So, let's tie it all together. If you're a man over 60, the fruits you choose each day matter more than ever. Grapes, canned fruit cups, bananas, and dried fruits may seem harmless, but they quietly deplete your testosterone and slow your blood flow. On the other hand, pomegranates, kiwis, watermelons, and blueberries can awaken circulation, restore energy, and protect your masculinity. You don't need perfection, just persistence. Your body still remembers how to be strong, confident, and full of life. Give it the right support, and it will respond. One bite, one day, one decision at a time.